following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Dell in Texas. Hey, Dell, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
My call. Great.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
I love your show. I just stumbled upon it probably, maybe a month ago.
And how'd you find us?
I found you on YouTube.
YouTube. That's a beautiful thing. Well, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us. Welcome to the Tiger family, man.
Wow.
I like it. Totally.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Learn to ask questions. It's always better to ask questions than make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you're as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to the question, you won't have to make an assumption because you'll know the truth. And, of course, that's if they tell you the truth. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 82. NASDAQ is up 85. S&Ps are up 13. Gold contract down $13.90, trading at $12.8770 an ounce. Silver down 6 cents, $16.82 an ounce. Platinum down $3, $9.21 an ounce. It's intriguing there, of course. They took gold south, but platinum and silver basically flat. Copper's up a penny, $2.93 a pound. Light sweet crude up 28 cents, $52.15 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 17 ticks, 125.15. 30-year bond off 1 full point, 25 ticks, 153 flat. We're going to go back to those. Those are ABC structures on the way down. They're breaking the B point. They're breaking it with volume. King dollar up 449 ticks, 93.225. The euro is at 117.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 112.75 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Take a look at the SPY. I believe the SPY just hit an all-time high. We're up $1.30. You're trading at $250.37. That's taken out the high of $250.32. That high was generated on the 14th of September. You had 95 million shares traded, so your benchmark here, folks, going into the close is going to be $250.32. What I mean by that specifically, you get over the high. We are over the high right now. You close over the high, you can go higher. You close under that high, we're not going to have the volume. That would be a failure on price and volume. We'll see how subtle it's going to be coming into this close. Right now, you're 5 cents over that number. NDX 100, we take a look at the 3Qs. What do you have with the 3Qs? 3Qs are up $1.71. You're trading 23 million shares. That's coming into 34 million. Bottom line, we'll see whether this thing can hold. It hasn't reached a swing yet. The 145.26 actually would be, 145.26 would be the number. So we haven't reached a swing yet inside the NQs. Bond market. Okay, so 10-year note first. 10-year note trading down 16 ticks. You are at 125.16. You've done 1.8 million contracts. That's plenty of contracts to break the B point with volume. Your A point on this is 127.28. So there's 32 ticks and a point. Let's call that just 128. I'll take the other 3 ticks off the other side. The B point out here is 125.17. Let's call it 125.14. So it's 120. That's 128. Yeah, 125. So you get 2.5 points. Yeah, 2.5 points, which will give you 123, approximately 123.18. 123.21. Now, the last low that was established out here was on the 5th of July, which is 124.14. So you're talking another point below that. So that's a big move. 30-year bond. What do we have with the 30-year bond? 30-year bond out here also broke the B point, broke it with volume. 30-year. Right now, your A point on this is 158.09. Your B point is 153.16. 150. So 4. You're down to basically under 151. Oh, interesting. Oh, let me do this again. So 158.09, 158, 153. Oh, this is going to be so close. So this is just under 151, and your swing is 150.11. If we turn around and we put this on a continuous contract, and this is where this is going to get wild, because the continuous contract, folks, hasn't taken out a major swing since 2000. Swing low, that is. So the difference this time is that what happened is that when we came down on December of 2016, that baby made it down to 147.07. Well, that's quite a way down in order to take that out. Even this ABC structure down right now just gives it to the, let's say, 150 area. So it's got a long way to go to take out a major swing. It's not there yet. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract out here, traded down 1285. We're 1288 right now. You're into some support here. 1280 got some support. 1287 has some support. 12, we're into support right here. Volume-wise, you've done 351,000. You broke the lowest swing point from the 21st of September, 1291. That had 402,000 contracts. Let's go take a look at the GLD. So the GLD out here, okay, this is pretty cool. This got really contracted volume in a huge way. So we're breaking a swing which has 7.7 million. You've only done 4.5, and you're coming into 9.8. Not bad. Not bad. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? So King Dollar is making the run for this swing point. Now, this is what the cool thing is on King Dollar. So I suspected that, yeah, you're going to get to the swing point. What is happening is that this has been a good move. Bottom line, go back 2 weeks, we're at 90.795. The swing point is 93.840. That being said, it's having a tougher time. Let's put it that way. Yesterday we did 32,000 contracts. We should do about 33, 34. I suspect by the time it gets up to this, which is only another half penny from where we were intraday, we got to 93.415. It looks like it's getting a little tired. So I suspect right now we're just going to get a test of that August 16th swing point. Dow Industrials are up 72, Nasdaq's up 88, S&Ps are up 12. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go take a look at the inside the indices and see where the strength versus the weakness is. Strength inside the Dow Industrials out here. Goldman Sachs is putting 34 positive points into it. You have United Technologies putting 17. You get United Health putting 15. JP Morgan 12. Boeing 11. Taken away from it, Procter & Gamble negative 12. 3M negative 11. Nike 11 negative 11. Inside the NDX 100, we have the Micron Tech is up 8%, big number. AMAT is up 7.3%. Lam Research is up 6.3%. All chip makers, folks, and these are big numbers, no doubt about that. And the chips, they just keep roaring. Taken away from it, you get Norwegian Cruise Lines down 2.6%. American Airlines is off 1.4%. JD.com is down 1.2. Let's go to Kevin in New York. Hey, Kevin, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Cool, man. So what are we going to look at?
I'd like to get your view on 2 ETFs. First, the IWM.
Okay.
And second, the XLT.
Well, the IWM broke out, I believe. That thing went, yeah, oh, my God, broke out all right. Yeah.
It looks like an ABC up to like 160-something.
It's a monster. Look at this thing. Okay, let me bring this back a bit. I'm going to put this on a weekly. Okay, so on the weekly, well, this is going to be interesting because, okay, so let's say if it's on a weekly, you got 115, the B point would be, the A point would be 114.88. I'm just going to ballpark it at 115. The C point, let's say it's 140. So you get $25, which would get you 32, 42, 52, 57. 157, or 147. Because it's going to take out this, it already did. I mean, it took out as 95 million shares, and we already did 52 million today. So that's another $10 up. That's pretty intense, man. Now, where were you looking at that ABC, Kevin?
Okay, so the A point that you just grabbed.
Yeah. What I did is I put it on a weekly, because on a daily, I put it on a weekly, and I grabbed the one going all the way back to November 2016 because this was in a consolidation for so long, but it's just took it out with volume.
Well, let me just back up a sec here.
Okay.
So here's what I did. I got an A point at 90, right around 94 on the monthly in February of 16.
Okay.
And then I got a B point.
I got it. Yeah.
No, hold on a second. No. That was the prior ABC. My bad. That was it just completed an ABC. I'll give you this one, okay?
Okay.
So it just completed this one. So this one's from February of 2016, A.
Yep, I see that.
The B point was September of 2016, up around 126. And then I had a C at right around 115.
Oh, so I see it. Cool. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, and it just based on my math, it just completed that ABC.
Right.
Now it's formed another one.
Yeah.
Now it formed another one, and that one I picked up the old C point.
Okay.
115.
Yeah.
Now I did this a little different than I think you would do it, but my B point was July of 2017, up around 144.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah.
And then the C was right around 134.
Yeah. So
that's what I had.
Yeah. Now what happens? Okay, so watch. What happens here is that see the June C point 142.90, right? And then when you do these ABCs, when you get something that's so close, so you get June at 142.90, you get July at 144.25. If to stay conservative, you should take the one that has the most volume, because you're trying to say, okay, it's going to go over that. Is it go over it with volume? You following me?
Yep.
And on a monthly, that's going to be tough to do. It could do it, but it doesn't look like it's going to do it.
Okay.
On the monthly. But now when I just brought up that weekly, well, here, now let's do this. Let's see. So what price projection did you have?
Hold on a second. I got 163.50.
Okay, well, even the weekly is 157, so that's not bad. The weekly is definitely a confirmed ABC structure up, because we've already taken it out, you see?
Yep.
And I'm using the same July one you're using, actually. And you wouldn't even have to use that. I could use a heavier one, 157, and it would probably still take it out. Yeah, it would, because today's only Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And we've already done, if I take the highest volume up there, 157, we've already done 111, then 53 million today. So.
Yeah, I jumped in right around 135 in August.
It's beautiful, man. There's a question in the den, which would be more weight, the weekly, monthly, or daily? The monthlies are always more weight. It goes longer, shorter. Because it just means that it takes longer to come to fruition. But that's saying quite a bit, man. If this is going to, if that's where we're going, well, as we're talking right here, the Nasdaq just took off another 10 points too. So.
Gotta love it.
Now, the second one you want to look at?
Yeah, so this is another one I'm just beginning to take a long position in, XLP.
XLP. So XLP is Consumer Staples ETF. I believe this is... Okay, so this is Procter & Gamble is 13%, Coca-Cola is 9.7%, Philip Morris 9.7%, Walmart 6.4%. Okay, these are the monster companies: Altria, Pepsi, CVS, Walgreens, Costco, and Colgate-Palmolive. Interesting. Yeah, these are monsters, that's for sure. Okay, so this one here, this has come down. Take a look at this. So this has been consolidating since almost April of 2016. Interesting. I guess what I would do, I would kind of see if it can get to $52. And where I'm going with that, Kevin, that's the high of November of 2016. The low of that month was 50. The high was 52,880. 133 million shares. We could get down there and test that. That'd be beautiful, man, because it's going to be hard to break that. You know, last month we came down on 47 million. You know, you've got slightly lower this month on 34 million. You're only $2 away from it. Actually, not even $2 because it's a 52.85 is the number. We made it to 53.72. So that would be what I'd wait for. You know,
All right, cool.
it's intriguing. Like even today, they're not buying this. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is pretty intriguing because it's not that they're buying everything out here today, but you know, this is quite a rally. There's no two ways about it. Cooking, brother.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks a lot.
Congratulations, man. That's small cap, man. That turned into a rocket ship. Pretty amazing.
We gotta love the tax breaks.
Yeah, totally. Exactly.
Thanks.
You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow Industrials up 81, Nasdaq up 89, S&P's up 13.5. We're gonna be right back.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go over to that Russell once again, and we'll take a look at the actual index now. This is pretty amazing, actually. So the Russell is up 29 bucks. You're at 1486. Put this on a weekly. Yeah, this is interesting. So even in September, this was pushing with volume. Look at that. So we had 2 billion shares pushing into 1.2. Yep. Now what you have, this is going to be wild though. So what's happening here is that on the actual indice, we're pushing, and it's going to take it out with light volume. It's going to be wild watching this thing shake out. So thus far, we have 550 million versus 1.3 billion. Now, what I got to wait for, what I don't know, let me just see this for a second. Do I have the volume on this right now? Yeah, I do. No, I don't have the volume in. Okay, that's what's going on. So here, I can figure this out. It's approximately 267, let's say 280 million a day. Let's say 275. So you get, what, 550? That's 2.5 billion. So 2.5 billion is the number we got to look at. You take it out. I believe that's what we were saying, was 2.5 billion anyway. So it means it's going to take it out with volume. Yeah, it's definitely going to take it out with volume because it's 1.3 million. 225. No, 225. That's one. It's going to be close. It looks like it's going to take it out, though. Okay, let's Fitcher takes it out because we know the IWM is taking it out. Your A point on this is 1156. Your B is approximately 1400. Yeah, 1156. So you get a couple hundred, 250, which would get you 1585. So that's another 100 points above where we are right now. That is going to be really wild if that's where this thing is going to shake out. There's no doubt about that. And inside the Russell, what's intriguing is that the aspect of how these small caps are no doubt digging whatever is happening out here. We go take a look at the big caps. Apple's only up 1.3%. Facebook, we go take a look at Facebook. Facebook is up $3, $3.80. That doesn't seem to have much juice, though. We came down from 169 to 161, 42 million. You're going up with 15. That doesn't fly. We go take a look at Google. Google has juice. Google's up with 23 points. You're at 948. You're going after 941, and you're taking it out with volume. Yeah, Google's on its way back up to the gap, which is 986. Let's go look at Amazon, because Amazon, you had a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. Yeah, that's still there. So Amazon's up $15. That's going right into the gap from the gap away on Monday. You have a contraction. Amazon still is in a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. And that, yeah, so that still could be problematic for the NDX 100. The chip stocks are the numbers that are just making this thing fly. If we go look at AMAT right now, that is up $3.15. 48.52. It's taken out 48.52. It has the volume behind the move, too. Let me put this on a weekly. You know, folks, this will be just a mind blower. If this is ever an ABC up, I remember AMAT so specifically, like in 1996 to 1999, it just did multiple ABCs up. It just didn't stop, one after the other. And what you have here, A point on this would be 39. The B's 47. That's not that big. $8. That's it. Okay, so what's happening with AMAT actually is that's just finishing an ABC up. It'll be 48. Let me see. Micron. Micron broke out. That come out with numbers. Micron's over its swing of 36. Put this on a weekly. Okay, that's already. Well, this is interesting. This already wasn't an ABC up. Look at this. My God. 16. That's a 16.A to B. 26, 36, 42. 42 is your price projection. You're at 36.97. Now let's go look at the Qs. So there's something else that's, basically, I guess what it's going to look like, you're going to get these chip stocks that want to move. The stocks that got the NDX, up to the highs of 146, they're not the ones that are going to make this thing try to test its high. 145.29 is the low of the high, because the way this is set up, the actual indice itself, actually, let's go, is not set, meaning the NDX. The NDX is not set up like a lot of those chip stocks. If we go take a look at the NDX, you're at you're up $74. You're at 57. And that's trying to get into the lows of the highs right now. We put the volume characteristic on this baby. It's going to have to do quite a bit of volume. So the number to keep your eye on here, actually, we're only 2 points away from it. We already hit it. It's 59.57. Oh, my God, this would be crazy if it this. So check this out, folks. 59.57 is the low of the high that was established on the 15th. And that's going to be the number that is going to be tough to get through. The reason being is that whoever is up here selling, okay, at that point when it's sold down that day, not that it sold down a lot, but it sold down, basically 53 points. So that's about 1%. Sold down. That is where that seller is laying, right at 59.57. So we'll see if, in fact, that's what we're going to have as we're coming into this closeout here. Right now, volume-wise on the NYSE is that you have 524 million. So that's going to come in anemic volume at a high. On the NASDAQ Composite, we are dealing with 1.6. That's going to probably come in with 2 billion. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. We go take a look at the. Let's go take a look at Walmart, because Walmart, no doubt, Walmart just flat out here today, 79.29. Reason we're looking at Walmart is that holiday season's upon us, folks, and there's no doubt that Walmart and Amazon are going to be battling it out. You stay right there, folks. We come right back. Dow Industrials are up 75. NASDAQ is up 89. S&Ps are up 13. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Some of the higher volume stocks. Well, actually, let's go over to the XLF. So rates today went higher. XLF broke its highs. We have some volume too. XLF up 37 cents. You're taking out 25.59. You've done 52.3 million. 52.7 is the number. Now this is not an ABC up though. The difference with this is that, let me put this on a weekly. On a daily, it's definitely not. On a weekly, it's not either. So because what you've had is this: as we had gone downtown, each and every retracement on the way down, you went down with volume versus going down with light volume and up with volume. And it doesn't look like, it doesn't look like you're taking the high out, but you are not going to be able to take that high out with volume. The two highs that are up there, you get 307 million, you get 260 million. Thus far, we've only done 139 million. So you're over the price, though. Bottom line, you're over the price. Let me put this back a bit and see what we're going into. So we're coming into, yeah, it's interesting. So the number that, the monthly number we've done thus far is $1 billion. And you're coming into $3 billion. And what we're coming into is November of 07. The high of that is 27.16. The low is 22. Let's go to J.P. Morgan. Take a look at J.P. Morgan. It's interesting. He's having a hard time holding price. J.P. Morgan, $95.46. Now, 95.21 is the number to keep your eye on. But this is pretty intriguing. J.P. Morgan should be a lot higher than that right now. And it's not holding price. Okay, so Morgan Stanley. Let's look at Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley is not at its highs. Interesting. It's $48.89. That hasn't made it yet. Bank of America, BAC. Now that made it over it, which is $23.35, and we're $23.50. So they're still struggling a bit. Berkshire Hathaway, BRK. Let's take a look at the Berkshire. Berkshire had already gone over it. That's interesting. And Berkshire is not holding it either. Interesting. So Berkshire hit a high last week, 183.93. It's not over it. That is saying, folks, that this bond move could still not take out a major swing low, which would just be pretty wild. Excuse me, folks, not taking out that major swing low. The reason being, of course, since 2000, this is an incredible number. So the 10-year right now is trading 2.3%. The range for the last 3 months, that the low is 2%, the high is 2.386. we're just above that in the middle. That's for 3 months. For 6 months, we're just above it. And for a year, oh, this is interesting. For a year, we're right in the middle. The low for the last 12 months, 1.5. The high is 2.6. We're at 2.3. What's going to get intriguing here is that the way that even Berkshire is trading, that is saying that also, that these rates just aren't going to hold. We'll see why. The bond market, if we bring this all the way back, this has been the biggest bull market I believe any of us in our lifetime have ever seen. The reason being, I'm saying that because this goes back to 1980. So what do we got? 47 years? Yeah. So the low in bonds, and I remember this so well. I wasn't basically where I was trading bankrupt bonds at that point, but the 55.18. So what that means is you were paying $55 or $550 for a $100 bond. That was paying, by the way, 14%. And since then, rates have only gone down. You know, they peaked out in September of 2016. The last time that we had any type of monster, you know, downdraft, however, was from 1998. We went from 135, and that's when we broke major swing lows. We went to 89 in December of 2000. From December of 2000, no, from March of 2000. From March of 2000, we haven't broke a major swing low. And we didn't break it, which is amazing, when we came down in March of this year. Now, that would be also considered a major swing low, meaning 147.07, because we came down so violently. We came down from 177, and 2 months later, we were down at 147. So 147 is not that far from where we are, and we'll see whether we break it or not. The major swing low on that one, we missed it by, you know, about another 4 or 5 points. We'll see where this whole baby is going to be shaken out, no doubt. The amazing part about this market out here today is that you actually have the equities going higher with interest rates going higher, because what this is going to stop, if in fact interest rates stay higher, is that it's going to stop the buyback aspect in a huge way. And as money gets more expensive, of course, if you're a fundamentalist, what happens is that as you make money, if money's costing you more money, you're going to basically not make as much money. Nike came out with numbers last night. Numbers were good, but guess what? Bottom line, they weren't as good as the market wanted them to be. Nike is only down $1.22 right now. It was down a couple dollars. What Nike has done, though, is come into its lower consolidation that it's been in for quite a while, come into it again with volume. So Nike's been in this consolidation since June of 2016, and I don't expect Nike to get out of here. Nike's going to build some cars and see if it can hold this lower price here at like basically 47. You know, Nike at last 8 weeks just went from 60 to 52.49, and I guess the big number is going to be, you know, thus far it doesn't say that Nike is involved at all in this college scandal, but what you do have is that looking at the news out here today, there's a lot of high-profile coaches that have been caught in the scandal already, and that's going to be, I suspect this is only the beginning of probably more than just basketball, folks, because what tends to happen, if I've learned anything over the course of years, what seems to happen is this, is that when you get a bureaucratic, fraudulent deal going, you know, let's say that, I'll give you a 10-year span. Let's say that the first year, you know, you get some people, they start doing things that they shouldn't be doing, right? 2 or 3 years later, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Then what ends up happening is that other people are coming in the business. They just think that that's the way the business is, and they don't even realize, some of them don't realize, that it's actually illegal and you're not supposed to be doing that. I'm not saying these guys, you know, bottom line, thought it was legal. But what I've seen And the first time I saw that was, in the savings and loan crisis, because everyone was lying for loans, and like people just thought that, oh, that's just the way it is. So I suspect what you're going to see out here is that a lot of people are going to be going down the tubes. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow right now is up 60. NASDAQ is up 78. S&Ps are up 10. We'll be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to the S&P. So if you look at the SPY, folks, when I started off the program, the bottom line is that you're going to see a failure in price and volume. It's going to be pretty wild watching this shake out. 250.32 is the number. We hit 250.49. We are at 250.11 right now. You've done 56 million shares, and bottom line, it was 95 million. That's your benchmark out there. We take a look at the NYSE. NYSE right now, volume-wise, has done 576 million, so that's not going to have the volume also. What you're going to see out here, they'll put in, you get 6, you get 10. They'll put in maybe a couple hundred million. I suspect it's going to be less, though, than 750. That also is an indication that, guess what, it's not going to be able to handle price. We go take a look at that, and the Dow Industrials, and what you have in the Dow, we got to 22,371. It got over the high of yesterday, and it's going to close underneath it. This is pretty wild, man. And what just happened, what's so intriguing about this, folks, is that what you just had happen, and it's not that it's a big move, but it was a fast move. The S&P just came down 4 handles. We just went from 25.09 to 25.05. The real question is going to be, can it get underneath that before into the close? If it does, then you're talking a different ball game, because your first spike this morning at 9:40 was the 25.05, and you get underneath that, then you'll basically, the S&Ps, remember, they're open at 4:15. Then you can see that thing get down to 25.01. And that would give you a signal that, guess what? You still have sellers that are out there, and they're pushing it in and selling it off. We go take a look at the NQs, NQZ7. They came, let's see, what did they just do? They just went from 59.63 to 59.47. They got a long way to go down to have a failure, though. They'd have to get underneath 59.36. That's well, hey, the NQs can do that, but I don't expect you to do that in 4 minutes. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some numbers after the close. Dow Industrials right now are up 58. You have the S&Ps up 9.5. We have the NASDAQ up 78. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some numbers for you.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Pete in Long Island. Hey, Pete, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Good evening, and I want to give you a big thank you. Last night I called for your advice, and you gave me such wonderful and correct information. If you remember, I was short 3 gold stocks,
yes.
NEM, AU, and AEM.
Right.
And based on your opinion, you've been right on the mark with this. Boy, it was wonderful, Tom. I got to be honest with you. It's unbelievable what you're doing for your radio listeners.
Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Always do your best. Take action on your ideas. This is a great card. Doing your best means take action on your ideas. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there'll be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 56, NASDAQ up 73, S&P's up 9, gold contract down $5.50, trading at, no, down $15.50, trading at $12.86 an ounce. Silver down 10 cents, $16.78 an ounce. Big difference between the gold and silver contract out here today. Platinum down $4.80 at $9.19 an ounce. We had the copper market flat, $2.92 a pound. Light sweet crude up 18 cents, trading $52.07 a barrel. Notes and bonds, they were the market out here today, folks, big time. You had the 10-year note down 16 ticks, 125.15. 30-year bond off 1 point plus 22 ticks, 153.03. They both broke a B point of an ABC structure on the way down. They want lower price. The way it's set up right now, though, it still doesn't look like the 30-year is going to break a major swing low, and we haven't broke a major swing low since March of 2000. Yeah, you heard that right. that swing low is approximately at 147, folks, and we're at 153.04 now. King dollar. King dollar up 464 ticks, trading 93.245. King dollar is going after its August 16th swing high, which is 93.840. The euro is trading at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 112 3/4 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, it's deviant, folks. The bottom line, you have a failure on price and volume. S&Ps, they get up to their high, $250.32. That high was generated out there on September 14th. We get to $250.49. You take it out by 17 cents. You close 250.04. We sold off coming into the close from the 250.49 down into the 250.04. We did 66 million shares versus 95 million. Bottom line, you get a failure in price and volume. So we'll see how this shakes out. That's saying it's going to go after the 248 area. We'll see how that makes out. NDX 100. What do you have with the NDX 100? NDX 100 closed at 144.49. It was at 145. Bottom line is that that NDX is going into 34 million. You've done 31. That hasn't reached basically a swing point yet. That has to get up and over the 145.96 to get anything done. And you don't have that out here today. Gold contract. They hammered gold out here. Gold contract down 16 bucks. You're 12.85 rather. 12.84.70. And where I'm going with that, folks, is the high of the 9th of August. That's where we had gone topside once again. We went from a price point of 12.65 to 12.84. You get a lot of support in there, so we'll see whether it can break it down. You broke a swing point. Now, the swing point you broke, however, you broke with 45,000 less contracts. That's a big number. That's about 15% less contracts. We broke the 1291.20 swing point, which had 402,000 contracts with 360,000 contracts. When we take a look at percentage-wise, you'll see how the setup is kind of with gold and silver. Pretty amazing, actually. The gold contract was trading down out here today at 1.1%, where silver was only down 0.6%. Silver still needs higher price, though, in order to get into the higher range. We're trading at $16.78. Silver would have to get inside $17.10. Notes and bonds, bottom line, they broke a B point. They broke it with volume. The 10-year did 1.9 million contracts. That was breaking the swing point from last week, which did 1.5. That is saying that we're going to go somewhere under the 124 level. Right now, you're at 125.15. Your 10-year yield right now is 2.3. 30-year also broke it with volume. Bottom line, we are at 153. That's saying it's going to go basically almost at 150 to 151. After the close out here, JB Circuit, JBL, just come out with numbers. JBL closed at $28.81. That's trading at 28.38. Let's see what they have to say. Number-wise, this is what you have with JBL. The estimate, let's see, was 61 cents. They made 64. The gross revenue, their estimate was $4.9 billion. They took in $5 billion. So bottom line is that they made their numbers, but it looks like they're saying that they're reaffirming their forecast for 2018, 2019. But let's see, what did they miss their midpoint? JBL Circuit core earnings per share for the first quarter. They see first quarter. I see what's going on. So they had an estimate of a range from 72 cents to 90 cents. Now, they brought the lower end of that range down. They brought the lower end of the range down to 65. So it's 65 cents to 91. So that's what's hitting it kind of going forward. JB L has been in a consolidation. The top of that consolidation is 31. The bottom of it is 27 right now. So we'll see how that handles the 27 level as we move to lower price. King Dollar. What do you have with King Dollar? King Dollar, folks, traded out here today. It's making its way up to the swing point of this 93,840 mark. We're at 93,235. You've done 32,000 contracts, which is good contract volume. What I expect you're going to see, more likely we'll get into this tomorrow, and we'll see whether it has the volume or not. Because the low of the high is 93,180, and you're into it right now. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with more numbers for you. We're coming back with our man, Mr. John Logan, and he's going to be running us through the TAS profiles, the beautiful thing. Dow Industrials closed up 56, NASDAQ up 73, S&P's up 8.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow finished up 56. You had the NASDAQ up 73. S&P's up 9. Let's go over to our man, Mr. John Logan. And, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you are going to see right on the front page TAS Market Profile Free Course. Now, this is pretty amazing what John and his team has put together. You're going to see free, yes, you heard that right, free 2-hour TAS Market Profile course and videos. We're going to talk to our man, Mr. John Logan. He's going to tell us all about what these are all about. John Logan, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you today?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing all right. Looking at the market on the highs again here.
Look at the market on the highs. There's no doubt about it, man. I can tell you that. But you know what, too? I mean, I know we're going to get to the profiles, but the bottom line is that your little edge product there, man, once it busted up those S&Ps busted up to the highs, it gave it up again. 4 points, but it gave it up. So
yeah, I was a little nervous on that one.
I was too. I was too, because it took it about an hour and a half. But here, we'll talk about that later. That's a different deal. But
it actually had a really good trade before then, like going positive above 2,500.
Yes.
For a little run up there, and then we had an extension trade, which was cool.
So let's talk about what we have up on the site. 2-hour, 4-part educational video service series that, bottom line, you're allowing us to give away free.
Yeah, if folks go to the carousel that you have up there.
Yep, we have them up right now.
Yeah, there's really this is I actually whittled it down to about, I think, 1.6 or 7 hours.
Okay.
So it's a little more than an hour and a half. But if you've always wanted to know just strictly about market profile and then how we've kind of bled it into my derivative of
system, cool.
Yeah,
right.
Which takes all the subjectiveness out of it. This is a really good thing to sit back, put it on your phone, and and just watch it, and wherever you're at, and just let it play, absorb it. And I think it's pretty difficult to not agree with what we're saying in there. The original market profile is very subjective, and this is a very rules-based situation. And I think that with the products that we have, and we kind of roll out together, it's a great primer. That it doesn't talk about specifics on trades or Amazon doing this or whatever. It literally is just a really good primer on market profile. And about the last 20 minutes, it starts getting into how those applications will work using the boxes and some other things.
So, folks, when we're walking through this, what John specifically is saying is that, which is really so cool here. So, market profile was done by a guy named Stottlemyre. And so when you're looking at these 4 courses, which equal about an hour and a half.
Yeah, 4 modules. Yeah.
4 modules. What you're getting is that you're going to get the understanding of what market profile is, which is so cool because, your system is so cool, and you can test drive the system, folks. You can take a 30-day free trial, but it's really cool because you're understanding. The system will let you know where the support is, where the resistance is, but this way, having this course, you're going to understand what you are looking at, which is really important. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been around long enough, John, that I remember the cards, okay? So picture this, folks, okay? This is how this thing started, right? Well, I don't know how it started, okay? But I know that when I was in Chicago, everyone had their cards. And the bottom line is that they had the profile on cards. This was like before even those little black boxes they had. Do you know what I mean? And I remember it so well because we had Ed Young on quite a bit. And I remember those cards, man. I'm saying, what are these cards, man? Well, the cards were the gold, folks.
Yeah, no. I worked with Pete off and on for about 2 years on floor 38 in the board.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was, I don't know if you remember that. The thing that really kind of put me in a different direction with market profile was, I don't know if you remember that movie, Outlaw Josie Wales. Remember that with Clint Eastwood?
Oh, I do.
You remember that old Indian that kind of...
When he was sitting at the fireplace.
Yeah, kind of hooked up with him on his in travels, whatever. The whole movie was awesome. But
yes,
the Indian was telling this story at one point about going to Washington, and then some general in Washington, he asked him a pretty important question. The general said, "That's an endeavor to persevere," some kind of, thing to just get him off his back or whatever. And then Pete actually said that to me one day at the end, and I went, "Huh." Because I asked him, I said, "Hey, what do you do when this happens?" "Oh, that's an endeavor to persevere," because it was always an artistic slant and subjectiveness to kind of reading market profile and using it. So that was pretty much it. I said, no, this has got to get really, really rules-based, because otherwise it's almost useless, in my opinion.
No, I'm with you.
So that's basically what all the products are surrounding, is a rules-based environment.
Now, folks, as you scan down the page, so if you're listening in your car, remember, just you go to TFNN, you can hit the carousel. You're gonna get the whole course is set up. It is free. Now let's talk about, and what you've done also is this. Now, we've had some videos up on the site, folks. John has updated all these videos. So can you walk us through some of these? We get the scanner, we get the breath.
Actually, there's a couple more, Tom, that I think Tommy is going to get up there.
We have them all up.
Well,
they're all up.
Oh,
I'm looking right at the studio. Oh,
okay.
We're getting even more up. Oh, we're getting more up. Okay.
Well, there's a couple that are specific to the matrix area of the scanner. I did about an hour on those.
Yes.
On that area, which is how to basically ring the register with the matrix area.
Okay.
And I think he's got one up there right now, but I'm going to try to work with him to get some of those specific ones up that are indexed to the matrix part of the scanner, which has really been worked on tremendously. And that is a great opportunity finder in itself. Now, if you just, throw everything out the window with market profile and just go to that part of the scanner, it will literally, there's 6 algorithms in there, and it outputs certain things that are going on with those conditions and labels them as weekly opportunities or daily opportunities. And we've had a couple of really good trades past 24 hours with that particular mindset. Chipotle, a couple of other ones that were in there I was just like, okay, is this thing going to go now finally? And we had a really good pullback on the cruise line. Was it RCL or RLC? Royal Caribbean, RCL, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that was great little bounce in that stock. That was right out of the scanner.
And what happens with the scanner, folks, is that you can put your parameters in. There's parameters that are built in, but bottom line is that you can just basically put in what you would like to see, and the computer is doing the work for you.
Yeah. But first and foremost, I think if folks just watch that free course,
yes,
that will be a great primer to really kind of utilize the scanner to its best capacity.
Stay right there, John. We're coming right back. And during the break, folks, you can go over to our website at TFNN. As soon as you go over, you're going to see right on the carousel, you're going to see our man, Mr. John Logan. It is going to be saying right there on that carousel that you have this free market profile 2-hour course. Check it out, folks.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from EverBank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. EverBank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking about Mr. John Logan. Pier 1 just come out with numbers, folks. Pier 1 closed at $4.50. That is trading at $4.03. That is taking a hammering. And if we do take a look at that, I believe that's going to be breaking... $3.96 is the last low. One of your favorite stocks, John, Thor Industries, that closed at $119. Now, this is trading $124. The reason I'm saying that, folks, is that John and I were talking about at one point getting a big trailer and going coast to coast. And so check this out, though. I was just bringing this up.
Thor. Okay, got it.
Yeah, this just come out, and so it closed at 119, and this is bottom line. This is the big motorhomes of.
God, how fun would that be, man?
I know, and so right now this is an all-time high. It's trading 125, up $6. Let me just look at this for a second. So look at that, what a rocket ship! So the stock's gone from $16 in 2011 to 125. Let me just see what they did here, so we can just see this. Oh, look at this. 44% rise in their fourth quarter bottom line. So everyone's buying trailers, folks. The estimate was...
Well, that one's so good priced. I mean, I did so much research on this stuff. You have no idea. But that's a cool unit for a decent, smaller amount of money.
That's cool to know. So the estimate earnings per share was $1.96. They'd made $2.26. Their net sales, $1.8 billion. They took in $1.9 billion. Monster number. Huge number.
Cool.
So let's get back, and Tommy just told me, folks, that the Matrix will be up tomorrow morning. You know, those new...
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 more videos that he's going to put up on the...
So...
And I'm showing the scanner right now, Tom. I don't know if...
I have it. I just put it up. I have it right in front of me, yep.
Okay, cool. We put a couple of new features in here. There's some really cool charts now that are... actually have some functionality to them.
Look at that, yeah.
Got Larry's Fibonacci stuff going on there and everything. So this is Apple.
Yes.
And just basically you can, look at the charts a little bit more functional, can kind of back out pretty quickly and go to different time frames. But the cool thing is on the matrix area right now, Apple's actually not in the matrix right now, but I just had it up. Let's just look at Bank of America. This is a breakout. Defines it pretty quickly, and it's a daily long breakout. So it goes right to that particular time frame.
Yep.
The XLF, I know that, man, bonds got murdered today, huh?
Yes.
The XLF didn't mind that, of course.
Right.
But a lot of these bank stocks, are moving, obviously, but shows you the breakout. And conversely, if I want to look at a weekly short here, there's FBHS. And that's in what's called a downtrend resistance. It's actually been pretty much hanging with the market right now, but it's at a place that's, it's not making new highs, but it's up into an area where you could actually look at it from the short side. But that's a weekly trade, so it goes right to the weekly chart. And it just saves a lot of time.
Yes.
If I don't want to see any longs, I can, or actually any daily longs or daily shorts, I can just block them out and kind of focus on some risk rewards that might be kind of high. And I can just kind of look down my list here really quick. There's Colgate. That's a breakout on the weekly long side, getting outside the profile there.
Okay.
Here's a weekly short, FLS. And this is the type of setup I love. It's stocks that are underperforming the market, and that RPC column shows you that. It's a negative 3.43.
And what does that RPC mean, John?
That is a relative strength of the stock versus the market on a 15-day kind of rolling average back pretty far, about 100 days.
Okay.
And it says, look, obviously, you can look. I'm just going to back this out a little bit, but you could look at this as, well, you know where the market's at right now, and obviously, this is Floor Systems, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Flowserve, FLS.
Yeah, Flowserve, right?
Yeah.
You can look at this as, okay, it's a stock that's been underperforming the market by a factor of negative 3.5 almost.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's just kind of rallied up. And if you're going to look for shorts and you want to trade like a portfolio manager,
yep,
they're shorting weak stocks and buying strong stocks.
Right.
This is a short that's saying relative strength wise, it's okay to short it, and it's at a place where I can just whack it. And if everybody wants to keep their eye on this, it's not magically going to work every time, but just keep FLS on your radar screen. It's rallied up the entire fair auction. Usually that happens. There's a high percentage chance that's going to happen. It's at a place where you can play defense on the short side.
Okay.
And the theory is, on this type of situation is if the market, the market poked its head, made new highs, kind of came back today. That was a little bit of a scary intraday trade, as we talked about.
Yeah.
But if the market is going to, if you're thinking the market might come back, you want to be in stocks that are just RPC negative and, are at an area that they've kind of backed and filled on the short side to a place where they can just start kind of doing their thing again on the downside.
Yes.
And this is, man, I love this product now. I mean, it was a little, you had to do some manual sorts before, and it was a little difficult to find these gems immediately. But with the algorithms in there now, and I can, just kind of really look at it a little bit deeper than before visually, as I'm showing right now. It just hunts them down so quickly. And if you're an options trader, what better thing can you have as a weekly situation like this where you can sell a credit spread of calls up tops or just buy some puts?
Yes. Considering
that the market is, sub 10 on the VIX probably, I'm assuming right now. I hadn't looked at it today. So it might be time to buy some premium, but you could do a lot with. There's a lot of different strategies.
9.87.
Yeah, but
the VIX.
I think the thing is how do you find the opportunity? There's a zillion strategies you can think of to put on to take advantage of something like this, but it's like, okay, now we're at go time here, and this thing's telling you, and you can easily, if I wanted to save that,
yes,
I can just check it. I'm going to go over here to my trades, and I'm just going to be able to track it.
Right.
It's right there. I can just go back to it, and I can look at some things. This is MOS. It's breaking out on the weekly. I've kind of had my eye on it, and it's not a stock that. This is an RPC that's negative, but a lot of times, stocks that break out that have been in a downtrend, they may have kind of miles to go before they sleep. These are ones that might be turning around. This is the first green shoots really on this thing in a while.
Right.
So these are things to just kind of keep on your radar screen. You can put them in the My Trades area. This is MRO, a nice weekly breakout, just awesome looking situation. There's that RCL trade that actually bounced 5 points yesterday or today. I couldn't remember. This is a weekly setup.
Okay.
So just identifies things.
Look at Marathon Oil. Just that got some juice in the last couple of days too, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's MRO. So that's You know, yeah, big volume today. 21 million shares goes from 1330 to 1381. Yeah.
And it's in the scanner in the opportunity matrix as a breakout long, and it identified it. Did that happen today?
No,
see.
it broke topside 3 days ago, but it accelerated today.
And these are going to stay on the matrix as long as they're in force for the trade now.
Yeah, you stay right there. We're going to come right back. And folks, the way that you can come over, and John's put an amazing whole education together, and it's free. Come over to TFNN. You're going to see it right in the carousel. It's number 2 down in the carousel. John and I are coming right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. We are talking with our man, Mr. John Logan. We're talking about the TAS market profiles. Now, what John has just done, folks, and we have put up on our website, if you come over to TFNN, what you're going to see is you're going to see a free 2-hour TAS market profile course, plus the videos, pretty intense. It's all out there. And before we get off, we're going to talk about, he also has a full manual. What I'd love you to do first, though, is go through the videos. The manual is extensive, is as good as you can get. So,
the manual should be out there. Huh.
I'm sorry?
I think the manual's up there. Yeah, there's.
Oh, the manual's there. I'm just
small print. Thanks, Tommy.
No, it's there. I'm just saying that what I'd love them to do is to start with the course first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, yes, please.
Yeah,
please.
Because the manual is extensive, folks. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I love it, and it's great. But it's a manual. It's a long read. You know what I mean? And it explains everything. Though the coolest thing here, folks, is that John, number one, is walking you through what the profiles are. Number two, walking you through what you're looking at in the program. So, you know, it is a computerized program, but the explanation is there so you know what you're doing, which is pretty amazing. You know, can we just take a quick call? Let's go to a Tim in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Hey, you got the two top guns I'm talking to here. All right.
You're too much, man. How you
I
been?
want to see. I haven't called in since the start. I'm glad I was worried about you guys down there through the weather.
Thank you. Yeah, we were lucky, man.
John,
we missed that
John's
boat.
down there too, right?
John too. Well, John in North Carolina. That thing was going right up to him. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did your boat come out okay, Tommy?
It did, thank God. It did.
Good.
Yeah, totally. So, what are we going to look at?
Well, I know John doesn't really trade these doubles and triples, but I was going to get your feeling. I know John watches crude oil, and then you like doubles and triples like SCO.
Yep.
I'm kind of looking. I'm trying to look for a pullback in crude here. And maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing, but I just wanted to get your opinion.
So
SCO.
Yeah, so let's go over the crude market first. You know, the crude right here. You know, you're at 52.04. You know, and we'll pull up the profiles in a second. But bottom line, I wouldn't be hitting it yet. I mean, you know, you get that swing point up there at 52.62, which is the 25th, and it seems we couldn't be game is 54, 55 bucks. You know.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I mean,
so as going through this, folks, if you're in your car, John's pulling up the profile. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of is starting to look like one of those classical kind of flag pennant deals on the continuation up. I mean, there's no new profiles trying to appear here on the daily and the weekly. Literally, if you want to just kind of look at what's happened here, I mean, we went up to the top of this profile on the weekly around 50.66 on this is the November contract.
Yes.
Backed off a little bit, and now we've broken through that. And that's, you know, it's the first time we've actually been above profiles since January this past year. So this is kind of a big event, and there's really no indications that we're slowing down right now. In fact, it looks like it's kind of spinning around on the launching pad to go higher. So I don't think it's time to short it yet either.
Yeah.
And I think the XLE, if you look at the XLE, you know, this is, I'm going to pull this one up too. I mean, look at that. It's the first time we've kind of, I mean, we might have some retracement back into the highs of that weekly, which is not a bad thing on crude and the XLE. And the XLE 67.13 was the breakout point. But man, I don't, you know, Trump, you know, he's talking about kind of goosing the economy a little bit here. I don't see that being helpful to short crude oil either. Right. You know, all things considered.
You just got to keep your hands in your pocket and play that guitar for a bit.
It's a waiting game. We all know that.
It is, man.
Patience is a virtue in this.
It's so true, man. It's so hard to be patient.
Well, either that, I'm going to get you. I want to start going long on gold here. I mean, I'm getting my fingers ready for that here, but we got that. That's a waiting game too. So
it is. Now, you know, that being said, you know, the equities didn't do bad today. You know, they whacked the metal. There's no doubt, but these equities, they didn't. The equities are all right, man. So it's going to be intriguing, and particularly because you know, they couldn't hit. Well, they could have hit silver, but they didn't. It's like, okay, what's that all about? You know what I mean? So.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Cooking, brother. Yeah. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Yeah. Did when Trump was speaking, were you watching? What was it called? H&R Block, when he said, "And we're going to get rid of all people who are spending too much money trying to figure out their taxation." H&R Block was just going straight down.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it kept going down. I just kind of cruised over there and looked at it, and it was just tanking as he was talking. Actually, it came back a little bit there on the close, huh? But he was talking about, people are spending way too much money, billions on their 90% of the people out there pay somebody to do their taxes for them or something like that.
Right.
It's like, we're getting rid of all that. That was funny.
Yeah, I was on the air at that point, but there's no doubt it's pretty wild. So,
you know what's really wild? A lot of stocks. I mean, I was looking around today. A lot of big name, big market cap stocks were getting clubbed. Did you look at General Electric today?
I haven't, but I listen. I was watching. Look at General Electric. Yeah, that's intriguing, folks. So GE was down 56 cents with monster volume, man. Someone's getting out of it. Wow.
Yeah. I think Procter & Gamble was kind of similar. I mean, these are big market cap stocks. That's why I was looking for reasons to stay in that short on the extension trade. I was like, let me look around here. What's going on? Who's not loving this?
Look at Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble got hit too. So that's going to be that's the interest rate structure. That's the dollar that's hitting that, right?
Yeah.
And fundamentally that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, the 30-year, I was looking at the scanner on the 30-year too, man. I mean, that thing got demolished today.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah.
you know, that's going to, even though the financials love that, you know, a lot of people are having to adjust their equations right now based on all this. It was just red across the board on the scanner. And, you know, there's the daily. Here's the week. It was like a simultaneous breakdown.
Yes.
And there's nothing down here.
No, there's
you know, so
yeah,
that was something that some people were scratching their heads over, like, wow, what do we do now?
Well,
home sales.
I think we're all going to be scratching our heads if, in fact, you know, these bonds finally do go, and rates actually do go up. You know, because it hasn't happened since 1980.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing coming. I mean, if they solidify some tax reform, I think that's going to be the biggest sell the news thing possibly in a long time, because at that point the rates will be even higher. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, listen,
they built everything in, you know, it's like, so.
Right.
We got to look at the technicals too on that trade.
Well, yeah, and the whole tax thing, you know, we'll see where this shakes out, but I don't have a lot of faith that they're going to get the cuts that they want to get cut. What's blowing my mind, actually, is that when I was looking at they were planning to not let the states, let's say if you're New Jersey or New York, they don't let you write it off there, but yet you're supposed to have lighter taxes. It's okay, what's that all about? You know what I mean? So, pretty wild. Here, stay right there. One section left, all right, man?
Okay.
Folks, come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right on the front page. And, you know, amazing program, folks. You can test drive the TAS software right now. The videos are right there. The course is right there, and it's free. John and I are coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome, folks. We had the Dow finish up 56. The NASDAQ was up 73. S&Ps were up 8.5. We're talking with our man, Mr. John Logan. We're talking about the TAS Profile Scanner. He has set up, folks, a 4-part educational video series. He's allowed us to give it away. It's on our website at TFNN. If you go right to the home page, what you're going to see, it's right in the carousel. You just hit the carousel. You're going to see it's approximately an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. There's 4 modulars there. Go over them. You can test drive the software, 30 days absolutely free. And then there is other educational videos that are there that break it down, meaning the scanner, breadth, the manual sorts, matrix screen, and there's going to be a couple new matrix screens up there tomorrow morning also.
Yeah, just please go back to the site tomorrow, and there'll be some great, just about an hour's worth of matrix videos on how to use the scanner to actually make money. But that course, you know, God, please, just, I mean, that thing's really good. I mean, I don't know how to say it.
You got to be so psyched, man, right?
Yeah, no, it's really very, very self-evident. And I think it makes sense for people to see that.
No, it does. And folks, if you haven't test drove it, please test drive it. I'm telling you, it's a black and white deal. The cool thing is that when he just did this 4-part series, it explains what profiles are, so that as you're looking at what is getting generated, you understanding what it is. And then, of course, as John just explains, when you start getting into this matrix is a whole different ball game, because the matrix is basically doing the work for you so that you're not sitting there for hours looking for stocks that either want to go up or go down. And, you know, that's whether you're just an equity trader, an option trader, or a futures trader. If you're an option trader, which John brought up, it's absolutely phenomenal, because the bottom line is that you're using leverage anyway with defined risk. And as they're coming either up to resistance or down to support, you get action.
Right.
Well, listen, man, it's a beautiful thing. Great talking to you. And, of course, we look forward to talking to you again, John.
Yeah, man. Good to be here.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Okay. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking right back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Go get them,
Platinum,
folks.
grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.